All right, y'all. We about to get to the more personal part of this interview. Gonna get into the life of Mara, into Tip Talk. Try to see what's behind the big forehead of hers.
Not the big forehead. Not the big forehead. If it's not big mouth, it's big forehead. No shade. No shade. Don't see no shade. No shade.
I mean, I got a lot of questions. Some questions I got just made up on my own. Some questions our peers helping us with. You don't know, but yeah, they played a major part in this segment of this episode. But the first question I want to ask you is, would you describe your family dynamics growing up? Like the family you came from.
I don't know, because a lot of people say we had it hard growing up. But I don't think so. I think I was, no, not think. I was spoiled as shit growing up. And that's not only from my moms, that's from my sisters, my brothers. I was spoiled. I didn't want or need for anything. Not my hair done, not a cell phone, not a Nintendo Switch. Whatever we wanted, my older sisters got it. Shit, I wanted a freaking bike. And my sister showed up the next day with a freaking bike. And I'm like, you got me a bike?
Just a phone.
Like, so yeah, my sister had a phone and she was upgrading. And I wanted a phone and she gave me her phone. I'll never forget your Nokia. I don't know if you remember. But yeah, I had everything I could have possibly wanted. And that's from being spoiled materialistically and then being spoiled physically as well. Because I had all the love and all the guidance I needed as well. A lot of things that I implement into my everyday life comes from them, So I kind of think I had a beautiful life. I had a beautiful family. I still do. Yeah, so yeah.
That you went through in your childhood, you would say that shaped who you are today?
Of course, definitely.
What was a moment in your childhood that you would say changed the way you view the world?
So I don't tell a lot of people this because I don't really talk about it, and still hard to talk about it now. I thought it'd be easy. But one of the things that I could say shaped me as a woman and who I am today is being molested. I was molested at like 7, 8 years old. And that kind of helped me with knowing you can't trust everybody, because it was somebody that my mom trusted with us, and that everybody trusted, like a good family friend, to the point we call him grandpa. So it helped me to know today that you just can't trust everybody with you and with their children as well. So that played a major part in who I am.
Do you feel like, is this the first time you ever said that out loud to like your family? Or have you said that before? Like, have you told your mom or your sisters?
Heck no, they knew. Like it came out in a way, but I never physically said it. I never said it. This is the first time.
It was the first time your family actually heard it come from yourself that this will happen.
Yeah.
How that make you feel?
I don't know. I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I'm not comfortable. I don't know.
It's all right, man. You can be uncomfortable. It's life. I mean, it's not.
You see, I ain't
life.
look over to my sister yet.
She see you, trust me, and she feel you. Do you feel like, since that incident happened, do you feel like after you safe and supported, like growing up? Like, was there ever any room for a situation like that to happen to you again? Or
Hell no. Never place myself in those type of predicaments ever. That's why.
Yourself. I'm saying as your support group, your family.
Oh yeah, no. I was never put into a space like that, and it wasn't even with them knowing either. It was probably on their own recognize or whatever they've been through in life, where they were overprotective of us. Like my sister saw she tells this story all the time. I do too. My sister saw my stepdad walking. She came home to our house one day because she didn't live with us at this point, and my stepdad was walking around in a towel, and she went ballistic. It was like, let me tell you something, nigga. The next time I walk in this motherfucking house and you ain't got a towel on, it's gonna be a cap in your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was in a very, I was in a protective space. I didn't have to worry or look over my shoulders because I had other people doing it for me at this point.
Would you say, is that the reason why it's the first time they hearing about it? Because you felt like you was safe enough so that way you didn't have to expose that part of what happened to you or say it out loud? Because, some people know, like, say your family know, but they ain't really hear it from you for real until now. You feel like...
No, I feel like I suppressed it. Like I buried it.
Because of the
deep.
Just because you didn't want to speak about it?
Just because it's not something that, I get ashamed easily. Even if it wasn't my fault, I'd be ashamed. I was really young, but I'm ashamed of it. So it's kind of like that's that plays a major part on it. Like I don't like.
Do you feel like it was your fault? Cause like in I'm not gonna say in a black household. I'm gonna say mostly Caribbean families. They try to find reasons
To justify that shit and sweep it under the rug.
Like maybe
no,
he was wearing a,
no, I was a kid. It definitely was my fault. That was just a sick person.
okay, that's what I mean. Got some sick individuals nowadays, man. But do you feel like that situation played a part in your relationships nowadays, or maybe your success, or how you view people?
Only in my previous relationship with my child's dad, because there were times where we would go to sleep. He helped me go through this actually, because I never ever told him until it was one time where we fell asleep and he was trying to touch on me. You know how you caress your dad while she's sleeping and stuff like that?
Before y'all got like, before kids?
Before our kids, yeah, because I healed that part of me before I actually had my first child, and that was only because of him. So he would, try to caress me and stuff, and it was one time I woke up swinging. I mean, like I'm really splitting him in his shit, and then he's like, yo, he grabbed my hand. He's like, yo, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? He's like, bro, you tripping? Like, it's me, talking to me. And at that point, he wouldn't let it go. We stayed up for like 6 hours with him begging me to just tell me it's obviously something deeper there. And when I finally opened up and I broke down, he was like, I get it, but I'm going to walk you through this process. I'm not going to do it again because obviously you're not there yet, but we're going to get through this process where we could be comfortable in our own homes. You get what I'm saying? Because when I say I woke up swinging, I thought they got me at my big age. I was like, no, not again. But yeah.
You sick, man. But nah, man. Does that play a part in who you are though? Like I say, or better question, does that play a part in how you raise your kids and who you allow around your kids?
Plays a big part. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm very overprotective and I'm very judgy on who my kids, are around and who I'll allow them to be around and the environment that I want to place them in. Yeah, it does.
Not only your kids though, because you're not.
Other people's kids too.
I'm talking about you.
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
big. And
I'm
strong,
not big.
You know
Yeah,
so
I say that all the time.
Are you cautious about the
Hell yeah,
situation?
I always tell myself that, like, girl, I'm not about to put myself in no predicament knowing I'm about, like, I'm 4 feet and baby, I barely got the strength. Please, who? I can't fight no grown man off. So I don't place myself in certain predicaments where I feel like I will have to fight for my life. That's why you notice, like, I don't drink crazy unless I know, like, and I tell everybody that unless my sister there. No offense to nobody else, but I just know if I have my sister there, I'm getting home safe no matter what. She not leaving my side. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm gonna make it home safe, bitch. I'm getting drunk. But other than that, no, I play it safe all the time, baby. No, you'll catch me 1 cup, 2 cups, and I'm vibing. Like, nah, we ain't doing that, and I ain't even drinking the second one either, baby. I don't even want to be tipsy. You hear me? Yeah, I don't place myself.
Experience off that liquor.
I'm scared. No, not even off the liquor, just out of life, baby. I done had that one bad experience, and that has made me cautious on everything I do in life. Period. Even coming from the damn bank, baby. I know I'm about 4 feet. I know I can't. Somebody knock my ass out. Listen, I gotta go pull out the ATM. I'm like this. I don't even put it in my purse. I gotta put it in my breast or something and walk to the car and I'm holding on the gun and so I'm very cautious. Yeah, no.
What is your relationship with your mom after the incident? Like, did you ever like
tell her? Hell no.
Not tell her, but like, since you speaking to the world now, do you feel like you can now have that conversation with your mom and tell her what happened?
Hell no, because then I'll just feel like Mom is this type of woman, she's very strong, but she's a softie. If you know her, you know she's soft. So she's going to sit there and beat herself up and just feel like it's her fault. I feel like she endured a lot already. So, no, I wouldn't. It doesn't give me closure. It wasn't her fault. I don't blame her.
Okay, would you say you resent her for, I'm not going to say putting you in that position or in that situation, but do you resent her for kind of like allowing that situation to happen?
No, I don't resent it either. Nope. I don't feel, with that situation, I don't feel no type of way towards my mom. There's a lot of other things I'm probably mad at my mom about, but that's not one of them. And that was a very traumatic experience for me, but that's just not something that I don't feel no resentment.
Your relationship with your mom pretty good?
Yeah, we good. We bump heads a lot because I'm kind of like her. I'm a lot like her. My sister tell me that every day. So yeah, we bump heads, but for totally different reasons.
That's cool. Yeah. So would you say if you had like a something life changing that happened to you, say if you won $1 million, would you call your mom first, or would you call someone else first?
I love my mama, but hell no, I'm calling my sister first. I love my mama, but listen, baby, she gotta wait. She gonna get what she need. Cause me and my sister gonna bust it down, then we gonna figure out what we gonna put together to give her what she gonna get what she need, cause she deserve it. You get what I'm saying? But no, like, nah, my sister come, because at the end of the day, my mom wasn't really there. She was working a lot, just like me. Like, she works to make sure we have everything I need. So the people that I looked up to was my sisters. Those were my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying my mom wasn't my mom, because she did raise me and teach me everything I know now, how to wash my drawers, how to wash my ass, how to cook, clean. She did teach me those things, but the more stuff that molded me into a teenager and into an adult came from my sisters. So when I think about winning, it might sound terrible, but I think about them first.
I mean, it's not terrible. That's how life is. That's who in your corner you feel like. That's who you look out for first. How many sisters and brothers do you have?
Shit. On my mom's side, I have 5 sisters. Oh shit, I lied. I have 4 sisters and 1 brother, which he's a sister too, cause he's a sissy girl. But what? I love gay boys, but he's gay, and I'm proud to say he's gay. And then on my dad's side, there's a lot of them motherfuckers. My daddy probably got like 20 kids. Who knows? I got a lot of brothers though. Like, everybody be like, "That's your brother." I'm like, "That's my blood brother. That's my brother." Like, yeah, I got a lot of family. I got a lot of brothers.
Who you say out of all your siblings, your brothers and sisters, who is the closest? Who you the closest with?
Who I'm the closest with? Dion, you trying to make them fight me? They gonna say I got favorites and stuff, and I'm not supposed to have favorites and stuff.
I say who you closest to.
That's like a favorite. Right now in this big age, somebody that I talk to every day and that knows everything about me, I could honestly say that's my sister, Plain. We call her Plain, but her name is Trish.
Okay. 2 times Trish.
Yeah. She plays a big role in my everyday, day-to-day basis and day-to-day life. It's like she's the manager of my life, if that makes sense. So she's my boat that keeps me going.
Okay. That makes more sense. Makes more sense. And you say you got a lot of brothers from your daddy's side.
Yeah.
How many of them are you close to?
Off the top of my head?
Yes, just off the top of the dome. Don't go think too hard.
It was 4, but 1 died, so 3 left that I'm close with. It's a bunch of us, but those are just the ones that I talk to all the time, or I know if they call me or if I call them, they'll come running no matter what. Like, they got my back. Yeah.
All right, and you said 1 passed away. How recent? How recent did he pass away?
He passed away in February.
February?
Yeah.
Would you like to tell us how he passed away, or?
They killed him at a red light. Shot his car up, at a red light.
And that was your youngest brother?
That's my youngest brother. That's the baby of the bunch.
That's
the baby of the bunch, yeah.
So around that time when you was going through that, when your brother had passed away, how was you coping with it? Who was basically your shoulder, or what helped you get through that? Well, I ain't gonna say get through it, because you never get through over death, but.
I don't know, because I don't know, it's crazy, because it's like so I remember this like yesterday, because I was with my children's dad and we driving. I don't remember where we was going. Take somebody to school to do something, and I just remember about to hit 7th Avenue, but it was an officer there, and I have tents on my car, and I'm like, we can't go this way because the nigga's standing right there. He's doing speed check though, but shit, I don't want to get pulled over for no damn tents. So I'm like, I turned the car on this block. As soon as I turned this block, my sister ended up calling me, but I missed it. So as I turned on the block and I stopped at the stop sign, I looked at my phone, and I seen this her, and I answered the phone, and she's like, "What you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm driving." And she like pulled the car over, and I'm like, "Hold on, I'm about to do a U-turn right now. What's up?" So I did a U-turn. I got to 7th Ave again on 103rd, and I did a U-turn into the Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know if y'all know the Dunkin' Donuts right there on 137th. I did a U-turn into the Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm pregnant too. So I'm like, "What's up?" And she was like, "Oh, George just called me, and he want to talk to you." I said, "Nah, we ain't doing that. What George called you about?" She's like, "Your brother died." But me knowing, I know all my brothers, so I categorize all of them. So I already know if one die, I know who's the troublemaker and who it be. So that's who I thought it was. I'm not gonna say no names, but that's who I thought it was. And I go, "Is it him?" And she's like, "No." So at this point, I'm kind of startled a little bit. I'm like, okay, now my heart is racing. And she's like, "It's JoJo." So when she said JoJo, it's like, because I opened the car door to get out of the car, and when she said JoJo, it's like my knees buckled underneath me and I fell. And immediately everything I had that morning came up. and it's just like a loud pitch scream that came after. So whatever I felt or whatever it came from within. So I don't think I ever recovered from it, because it's like that happened, and then I got to the funeral and I cried, and then I just moved on. Like, I think about him all the time. I still haven't made it to his gravesite after we buried him. Like, my brother calls me all the time, like, yo, we going for JoJo's birthday. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna come. And I never show up, because I can't find my way there. I just can't. It's the shit is mad weird. I mean, like, it's just so crazy, because you could be with somebody today and think you have so much time with them. I would never forget, he came here and I went to the door and it was me and his nephews here, and I'm like, I wasn't pregnant then yet. And I'm like, I opened the door and I'm like, hey, he surprised me. I'm like, hey, baby, how you doing? I jumped on him and we laughing and giggling. It was a lizard. And I started screaming, because I'm terrified of animals. I freaking hate animals. I started screaming, like, I got it, sis, don't worry about it, I got it. And he's kicking the lizard out and he's playing with the boys and everything. And he's joking and laughing. And then some time go by and I'm like, I need to call my brother. But you know, you think you have time. I said, I'm going to call my brother. By the time I look, it's 2 months. So when I got that call, I just felt like, it just was bad. I didn't.
Like some shit you left on the table, you supposed to tell everybody and tell them.
Yeah, it's a lot stuff that I wanted to do, stuff that we were planning. As far as him being closer to the kids, he was on my ass about that. He was like, "Why do you do that? You move so far away, and you make it hard for me to be here. Why do you do that?" And then, you know, so it's a lot. It's a lot of.
So, right now, you say it's a bunch of stuff that you could have said, you didn't say. Look in the camera and pretend your brother's right there in the lens and tell him what you want to tell him right
now. If you were here, JoJo, this is so stupid, Dion. If you were here, I want to just say, you know, I'm proud of you. That's probably one thing I never said. I admire you so much, because you have the drive that me and both your freaking dad have. Like, you remind me of me so much. I always tell him, like, you remind me of Mitch, but no, you remind me of me so freaking much. And I hated that for you, because you're not me today. You're me from my younger age, where I was hothead. I was into a fast lifestyle. It's just a lot that I didn't want for you. And I feel like I should have saved you, and I could have saved you. And I beat myself up every day for that, because had I had like more of a hand in your life, maybe things would have been different. Who knows? Maybe you wouldn't been in a car. Maybe you wouldn't been in that position where you were getting shot up. You know, I just feel like I was supposed to take all them bullets for you. I was supposed to eat that for you, and I didn't. So yeah.
That's real. That's real. Now that you got that off your chest, right?
Yeah.
I got another thing to ask you about somebody else you lost. There's a couple more people you lost, but they not gone. One of them gone, 2 of them still here.
Yeah.
And I want you to do the same thing you just did for your brother. I want you to look in the camera, and I want you to tell him, or tell them how you feel. First person I want you to do is tell BB how you feel, because BB was very important to you, to all of us, and we lost her so abruptly. So something that you need to take off your chest. I know it because I heard it. So tell her right now.
I mean, that's kind of more recent, so it hits different. But for you, BB, I should have been more receptive. I should have been more open. I feel like what you was trying to give me, I wasn't in a state or ready to accept, or, you know, I just, being in my own bubble, being in my own shell, I should have been more open. I don't know. I do love you. And I wish we had more time, or I had more time. You know. But I don't know, because I want to say I wish I had more time to show you that I love you, but you knew. If you didn't know, you wouldn't have been doing the things that you were doing without me asking you to do them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she knew. It was never nothing. Like, I could call BB today about some shit, and she wouldn't feel no type of way or be like, why is she calling me? That's weird. It was never that with her. So I feel like she knew. I should have just been more open and more receptive. I'm like, stuck in a bubble where if I talk to 4 people a day, those are the same 4 people that I'm comfortable with, and that's who I want to talk to all day. So if a fifth person I know I'm close with, but we're not that close anymore, comes along, I'm just gonna be looking at you like, yeah, nah, you ain't getting in. And I just think that's what's helping me change. So yeah, I'm sorry, girl.
Whew, I guess we all needed to hear that one, boy.
Yeah.
Man, the feels. Ah, man, I want to ask you about your relationship with your baby daddy. And
My children's father, I hate that word.
I'm sorry,
So do he.
your children's father.
Yeah.
How do you describe that? What is, I don't know, I want to say, what made you choose him to be your baby's father, or your child's father? But that question kind of broad.
Yeah.
So I want to say, are you happy with the choice that you made in bringing your kids into this world?
Some days I am. Some days I am. I'm gonna be honest, because there's days where I be like, Fritz is a good dad. Fritz is the type of dad, he wakes up and he dresses kids just like as him, and he takes them out for ice cream and shit. Like, you don't get parents that do that spend that extra care and time with their child. He gives them different experiences. Like, this man would take them on a freaking trolley just so they could experience a trolley, or take them on a train or a bus just so they could get that experience and feel that, it's like an adventure for them. So that's the type of dude that's the type of dad he is. So sometimes, yeah, and then there's times where he does things that make me question his parenting skills, because, like, why would you do this and put yourself in this predicament knowing how that will affect your child? So it's kind of 50-50 for me. Sometimes I feel like I made a good choice, and then sometimes I feel like I made a terrible choice.
You feel like it's your fault he's like that?
No, I can't take the blame for him. No, I feel like that's just where life beats you down. So what life has done to him has created who he is today, and I feel like he needs to get out of that space. He needs to find his way to wiggle out of that and become who I know he could become, or who he could be. But I can't believe in him more than he believes in himself.
So you feel like if, and it's a big if, like, he changes stuff, like, life start to get better for him, do you feel like you guys will be able to reconcile?
No, I feel like that door is closed. I genuinely feel like that chapter in my life is over it, because he served his purpose and I served my purpose in his life. He may not see it that way, but I do. I feel like it's closed. Like, you were here to raise me and make me who I am and help me grow and give me the 3 kids and make me a mom and all that. You served your purpose, but I don't feel like there's no more you could do to help me. Like, so there's no growing space there. I've outgrown him. Yeah.
I mean, shit, what do you feel like can change him to make him better for his kids, since he's not, I mean, the part that he is expecting, or I won't say expecting, or that we think he's expecting, he can't get anymore. What do you think he can do to be better for his kids?
That I don't know, because I feel like I was his crutch this entire time. We're not together, but I was still his crutch. Like, whatever he needed, whenever he needed me, I was there. Like, calling, I'm running. I feel like I tried. So I don't know. I try to execute everything that I feel like I could, or try to place him in different spaces to help him become, and it just didn't work. So me personally, I don't know. I don't know what he could do. I don't know. I have to leave it in God's hand. I pray about it all the time, and I hope God help him find his way. But I don't know. I don't have any advice for him. Nothing. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm over it. I'm truly done. Like.
So what you tell your kids, like, how you basically explain to them, like, me and your father is probably never gonna be together anymore. Since you know that's how you raise your kids with they father in the house. How do you transition from being a full-blown family to now probably being a single mom?
I don't know. My kids are like, they're at the age where they kind of understand things. I'm not going to say they're fully there or they fully understand, but they're at the age I feel like they kind of get it. So they see the stuff that goes on and they make up their own thoughts, and they'll ask me, and I'll be like, no, mommy and daddy is not. Like, I'm very honest with my kids. I don't hide. I used to hide things, and I noticed that wasn't helping them grow. That was hindering them, because they were believing this thing and this image that I was putting up. And when there's something different, they would act out. So I felt like I was hindering them. So now I'm very honest with them. I tell them, me and your dad is never getting back together. Like, we're never going to be a family. There's going to be events where he's not there, Christmas, like, holidays and stuff like that, where he's just not there. And you guys have to be okay with that. So now I tell them that type of stuff, and they be like, okay, mommy, but they're kids, How much do you expect the kid to actually grasp, But I try to embed it in their heads so they won't have these little thoughts. Kids be sneaky. They ruin their parents back together so bad.
It could happen, though. It's nothing out the question.
Happen with who?
It could happen with you.
Sack. Coupe sack. SS. No.
Earlier I said you lost a couple people who's still here.
Yeah.
They ain't gone. They ain't dead, but they still basically still here physically. And do you feel like they betrayed you? Like, because I'll say a couple or maybe certain people, you felt like you've been there for them and stuff like that, and they just
shit it on my heart
type shit, turn their back on you. How you feel about that? Do you feel like they betrayed you, or do you feel like it is what it is, life goes on? Or do you feel like you have to go to one spot to get to the next?
That's very much true, but it still hurts. It pains me to, like, literally this very moment. I feel like it was just yesterday because, bro, like, how could you do me like that, Like, what did I do that was so bad, that was deserving of that betrayal or that hurt? Like, damn, we couldn't talk about it, nigga? Like, so it still hurts. And it's hard to move forward because there's times where I'm like, damn, I miss you. And then I have to remember, like, bro, you can miss somebody, but that don't mean they deserve to be in your space or in your circle. They don't deserve you. So I try to remind myself that all the time. Like, yeah, you missed them, which is normal. You're human. You love them, but they don't need to be here. Like, life goes on.
Do you feel like their feelings are justified? And basically the situations you've been in with I'm gonna say two of them, do you feel like their feelings are justified in how they feel about the situation and how it happened?
The thing is, I always say, because I always try to understand everybody and why they move, how they move, and why they do what they do. But there's some things that's just unexplainable. There's just some things that you just can't be like, I did it for this. There's no justification for it. So maybe you have an animosity or whatever it may be, but there's certain shit that was said and done to me, like, nah. There's no way, because I could have been, I could have been mad as shit as you. But I would have never in a million fucking years, never betrayed you or stabbed you in the back that hard. Hell no.
So they dead too.
Yeah, it's not like you're dead. There's no relationship there. There's no relationship there to be. Like, there's nothing to build. You served your purpose.
There was a relationship.
There was, yeah.
So I'm saying, since there was a relationship, do you feel like in the future, when everyone gets more mature, do you feel like y'all can reconcile? It's not the same as a relationship because y'all grown now. You feel me?
That's in the question. That's left to question.
Do you feel
left
like
to answer.
You're grown enough to have that conversation with them?
Yeah, of course. I say it all the time. I said it since the beginning. Like, I would love to just pick your brain and figure out what the hell made you do it, and then I can make my decision from there. Like, if I even want to say hello to you or not. I'm not saying we're gonna be buddy and back friends, but if I even want to take it there with you or not, yeah.
Do you feel like they owe you an apology, or you owe them an apology in a way?
What are apologies? Like, what do we apologize for exactly? When I say I'm sorry, what way to hold? For what?
It's for feelings.
For feelings? What y'all think? What's an apology?
Emotional, whatchamacallit?
Apology is you understanding what you did.
Exactly. Okay, so who is the apology for real?
It's for you.
It's for you.
No, it's not. It's for the person that hurted you. It's not for you. Because when the person that hurted you is taking accountability, they healing something within themselves. They ain't healing shit in you. You telling me sorry, but what is it doing for me when you tell me sorry?
It's letting you know that they fucked up. I care about how you feel. I apologize. Because I hurt you.
And I want you to understand that I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry.
Right?
It's for the both of y'all.
It's for the both of y'all, really.
I don't know.
You don't feel like that?
Just I get told sorry all the time. I
You
get
tired of
things done
sorry.
to me and I get told sorry, and sorry just don't move me. Like, how am I supposed to feel after you say sorry? I'm still hurt. I'm still broken. I still want to freaking cry. I want to spaz. Like, I'm bringing up the issue all the time because it's bothering me. Like, what does sorry do for real?
What do you feel other than saying sorry? What makes you feel like
Change behavior.
show me that you
Changing, yeah. Show me you sorry.
So don't say sorry at all then.
If I have certain insecurities, correct those insecurities. Reassure me.
Okay, understood, but change takes time. You understand?
Sorry come first.
But change takes steps as well. All you gotta do is take that first step.
At least let me know that you
And
changed.
they probably feel like apologizing is the first step. And then reassuring you is the second step. That's what I'm saying. So that's why they be saying sorry.
What's after the first step?
Action.
Exactly.
The reassurance.
Taking them steps.
Exactly.
So
That's
until
sorry
Why
though.
the sorry is first. That's what we're saying. That you say, what can you do with the sorry? That's the first step. Accepting it.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You gotta stop doing is saying, I accept your apology, and then knowing you still feel you can't take that with you if you accept the apology.
You gotta let it
That's
go.
why I don't accept the apology. It's like I be there like, yo, I feel this way and I still feel this way until I stop feeling this way. I can't move forward. Like, I'm gonna constantly.
That's why I asked. A reason why I'm asking you if you accept the apology and move forward, because I was gonna tell you, they watching right now.
Yeah.
Say something good about them. Right now.
Say something good.
Yeah. Say something that you want to get off your chest. Say something good. Right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit. Y'all the life of the party. I want to say so bad, but I can't. That y'all got some good souls, but I can't even say that. Because if you really had a good soul, it's just like, we wouldn't have been there. But y'all the life of the party. We fought with y'all. Y'all cool peoples. Y'all be making us laugh. You know, I love y'all. Y'all caring. Y'all giving. Y'all match me. Like, if I'm giving, y'all giving back. It's the same thing. We're there. But there's just a miscommunication. Like, something wasn't clicking.
Don't that make you feel better?
Yeah, a lot better.
Apology. You see?
Yeah.
You see? You see how easy that was?
That was for me, though.
Exactly. Exactly. You the one who just said that, though. All right. This is another question I'm gonna ask you about those people. Do you regret the sacrifices you made being their friends?
Hell no. Nope. Everything I did was genuine, and I did it without expecting anything in return. I never did anything and was like, oh, I'm waiting for them to give me back. Nope. Because I knew certain. That's like I was about to say earlier, like Jada Waiter, where she was talking about like Des Dior and how they go out and she pays the tab and she like, yo, I be having to fight Des, but I tell Des I got it because I got money. You know, I know y'all trying to stack y'all chips up. Let me pay for it. Let me take care of it. So that's the type of person I am. No, I don't regret shit because I knew you was in a position to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I have people around me that I know if you were in position, you do the same for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would never feel like I want something right now, right? Like, nah, we not doing that. But if I know you're a selfish person, of course, I'm going to feel like, yo, it got to be give and take. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mind giving because I know if it was you, you would do the same.
So how often do you think about that relationship and do you forgive them?
Every day. Every damn day. I can't forgive something I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't know why it was done. So I can't forgive it yet. I can't move forward from it. But every day, I'm going to be honest, every day. It consumes my mind every day.
Do you feel like you could sit down with the person and they could tell you?
Hell yeah, I want to. I want to so bad. I'm aching for it. Like, I feel like I need it. Yeah. I need it.
Okay, what does closure do?
That's what I was going to say. A lot of people don't believe in closure, but for me, I need to move on. I can't move on without knowing why. So that's a wrap. Thank you for coming to Tip Talk with Mara, featuring Hood the Hood podcast.
It's your boy Flatter and your girl Mara. Come back with us next week. We live again.
Your favorite host. Ciao.